And well, as back to school rush gets underway, many of us will put our fitness routines to the side. But this guy, fitness expert and founder of HPLT, Brian Mazza, is here to keep you motivated and on track. I mean, if this isn't motivation, I don't know what is. Welcome back to the show, Brian Mazza. Hello, my dear. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you for having me. How's it going?
It's fantastic. I love seeing all your vacation pics with you and your family. And one of the things I love is that no matter what you're doing, you always put time aside for some fitness. So what helpful tips can you give for all of us who are trying to get our little humans ready for back to school?
Well, I have two little boys, so I'm going through that as well. And the good thing is that we're all going through it. So you have to create a new plan of attack for this situation. Your kids are going back, so it's a new thing going on. So create something new. I also love to find someone in your community that's going through this as well, and someone that's like-minded as you, where you guys can team up and hold each other accountable.
I like that idea of have like a fitness buddy who can say,
have a fitness buddy. You guys can talk about what's going on. You guys can plan your workouts. You can hold each other accountable. And that's just another good way to keep a consistent thing going on.
I love that because it coincides with scheduling your time. Ben has a handy dandy new planner that his wife wants him to use. So should he put literally Monday, 11:07 squats?
Yes, that is a phenomenal way to hold yourself accountable. It's also a great way for me time. You can schedule your workouts. You could try to stick to them. And you have to understand this, a suboptimal consistent plan is way better than doing something that you cannot stick to.
Okay, I like that. I like putting it down, holding yourself accountable. Along with all of this, and this is back to school, it's a time of any sort of stress. People have been known to stress eat or, emotionally eat. What advice do you have for us to keep that sort of to the side?
We're all human. We all go through it. I go through it, but the key is to not make it a habit. I like to check in with certain nutritionists on Instagram or in this space. I work with an amazing nutritionist, Jacob Zemer. He keeps me accountable. I even need a coach, and I want to keep myself accountable through him. So listen, don't eat the junk food. And you have to, if you're preparing meals for your kids, bringing them back to school for lunch, let's think about other healthy options that they can eat, which we all know that we like to eat our kids' leftovers and everything. So the healthy option, you're eating something great.
Yeah, I think I once read that if you eat all the leftovers that your children eat on their plate, that's like more than your caloric intake for an entire day. By the way, your nutritionist, I co-sign. I started following him on Instagram as a result of you, and he even tells you what you can order at fast food if you're on the run, so you can, stay true to your diet. The next tip I did, but not really. You say to join a local race, and why this is great motivation. And then you answer the question, and then I'll tell you how I have failed at this.
I love doing this because it sets you up to look forward to something going on in a positive way. If I'm running the New York City Marathon right now, so I'm looking forward to achieving my goal and accomplishing that and having a great time. So if you set up a race with someone in your community, like I said, from step one, now you guys are attacking a goal together, right? So it gives you something to look forward to. Look how excited we get when we plan a vacation, right? We get in super good shape or we try to plan for it and you get really into it. It's the same thing with the race. There's so many races going on still, even with COVID. So you can really sign up for something that's going to keep you motivated, inspire your family, and hold you accountable.
So I signed up, and by I mean my boyfriend signed me up for a race we have in our town. They're on Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock. You may or may not know I work for the New York Mets, and they go into extra innings, so I don't get home sometimes until 1 o'clock in the morning. So I don't get to do those races. But is it okay if I still do the race route just later on without all the competitors?
100%,
Okay,
because
good.
you are still accomplishing it. You're just not doing it with the crew, but you're doing it on your own time. We're all busy. You're juggling a lot, it seems. So as long as you're getting it done when you can get it done, that is a major win.
While we're talking about races, what is your mile? How quickly can you do a mile?
I haven't timed my mile, but maybe we could do a sub 5-minute mile.
Whoa.
Just one. Just one.
Holy moly! So I couldn't do, there's nothing I can do in 5 minutes. I can't even tinkle in under 5 minutes. Okay, hold on. Lastly, you want us to visualize our goal by writing it down. That kind of coincides with putting it in a planner.
For sure. So all these the plans all come together, right? So when you write down your goals for the month, it's super important to be realistic, but it's also great to have great ambition and try to attack them. But each week you go back to your planner, you check on your goals, you're making sure you're getting them done, you're making sure that you are attacking them the right way, and it's just another way, basically having like an assistant check in on you and making sure that you're getting everything done.
I love this. Thank you so much.
Always great seeing you.
Big hugs and kisses to Chloe and the boys. We appreciate your time and your tips. You're a pleasure to see on a Friday. I already hear Ben writing his fitness goals in his new planner.
Enjoy the rest of the summer, what we have.
Thank you. And of course, if you at home want more tips, head to @HPL Training on Instagram. Thanks so much, Brian.
Thank you.
And in 3 weeks, Ben will look just like Brian.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I actually named it. It's going to be called Thigh Master Thursdays. And I'm